Sonic has finally entered an era where you can be seen outside with the keychain of the blue blur and not get mauled on sight. The movies and 2 consecutive good games have completely changed the way that people view the character, and it's given the teams working on Sonic games a bit of a bigger budget to work with. Instead of 3 cents in a, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Sonic Team now has $20 and a week of dev time to work with. This is good news. This massive money dub is felt even by the mobile games made by Sega Hardlight. Smurf collab aside, Sonic Rumble does have a lot of money backing that experience, and going back even further, Sega Hardlight showed just how much money and time is going into every single corner of the franchise over 2 years ago. Because 2 years ago, the insanely polished game called Sonic Dream Team dropped. This game looked incredible off-rip, man. It had fantastic animations, newly edited Sonic models, and slope jumping. Oh my god! It felt like a dream. It's not a pun. Please, no, don't leave comments about it, please. It felt like a dream seeing a mobile game get this much love. And then we found out it was Apple exclusive. Oh, also it was Apple Arcade exclusive. So most people were never going to get to experience this game, me included. I own Apple devices, but even then, I don't want to pay $7 a month to play a Sonic mobile game. So for years, I put off playing this game 2 long years. But finally, I'm ready to change that mistake. Finally, I'm ready to give Sega and Apple all of my money so that I can play Sonic Dream Team and see how much the Sonic movie money really impacted the quality of Sonic games.
How did you get here?
Hey guys, Shadow the Hedgehog here. Just wanting to give everyone a big thanks for watching.
Oh, what's up, guys? How you doing? Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry. The only reason that I ever considered streaming anything from my phone to OBS, to my computer, to play whatever, it's this game. This is the only thing that's ever pushed me to actually care. And unfortunately, this game's really great, but you also have to pay for a subscription service to play this game. So I don't think I'm ever really going to do this again once that free 3-month trial runs out. This is Sonic Dream Team. This is one of the weirdest, most baffling things Sonic Team has ever done, because they sat there and decided, you know what? Let's make a game that's really fun. Let's make a game that's pretty cool. And let's make sure nobody ever plays it. I don't want a single soul to touch this game. I'm going to put it on fucking Apple Arcade, a subscription, $7 a month service, and also make it Apple exclusive. So 1, you have to have an insanely expensive device in order to play it. 2, you have to actually pay for an extra thing on top of that. So it's fucking stupid. Every single possible thing you could do to convolute the experience of getting to play this game, they found a way. They found a way. And you know what? There's even more problems. As someone who, owns an Apple device and has the 3-month trial, so they got to avoid kind of that the money problems that come with it, right? The aspect ratio, it looks good now, right? It looks great now. I've seen so many people play this game on YouTube, and I'm gonna be in the same boat, all right? The aspect ratio on this is going to suck ass, because it's completely and totally based on what your Apple device is, and you can't change it. So look at this. Look at this. I have to fucking deal with this. I tried so many things to fix this, but no. We're stuck with this shit-ass aspect ratio. I'm sorry. This game is just really one of the most baffling things I've ever seen. Because, I think it's really fun. I think there's a lot of value in playing this game, and it's very worth your time. But it is very much a mobile game, right? It has kind of that arcadey feel of Sonic Colors, where you get a lot of very short, sweet levels, and beyond that, the boost is kind of limited, which, we'll see that in a second, but the game is really fun, and it doesn't feel like it's meant to be played on mobile. It is 1000% a better experience with controller, and playing with the touch controls, which is how I played a majority of this game before. I've never beaten it, but I have played a lot of this game with the touch controls. That was a sometimes awful experience because the touch controls, I felt like I was dropping inputs. They didn't have a lot of options for, you know, turning the display off on touch controls or moving stuff around the way that I would personally want to move them around. Like, it's a limited mobile experience, but also it's still very much a mobile game. It's in this weird mix where I have seen people say that this is not a mobile game. Which, first of all, I want to have a man-to-man conversation. Shut the fuck up if you say this isn't a mobile game. Sorry, not sorry. That is the wildest thing I've ever... Like, we have to be honest with ourselves. Are you fucking stupid? But yeah, man, this game, it's a weird beast. It is a very, very weird beast. And I'm finally playing it, dude. It took me long enough. Wait, 2 years later or something? This game is 2 years old. Jesus, dude. This game is 2 years old. What a world we live in. Anyway, Sonic's in a dream now. In Cream and Eggman's dream. So, fuck yeah, dude. That's the story. You figured it out. You found out the story, guys. Whoa. Dude.
Falling asleep, but that was ridiculous.
This game looks really good. Yep. I got bad news, guys. This game looks really good. The animations are insane, and I do understand why people want a new Sonic model. This is not something I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna die on the hill of Sonic doesn't need a new model. I would love him to get a new one. Some people are very annoying about it, but like, he does need a new model, man. I think it's valid to want Sonic to look this good in a mainline game. Why does he look fire in a mobile game in Sonic Frontier? I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. But here we are, baby. This is Sonic Dream Team. Look at this game, bro. This game is gorgeous. This game sometimes lags on an iPhone 16. What? I don't get that part. That's not a flex on the visuals or anything. Low key, I'm just confused about why this game was specifically made for this dumbass, fuck-ass Apple platform, and then it still lags on one of the newest iPhones you can get. Can you tell that I'm mad? Oh, no. Can you tell that I'm a little mad about this being an Apple exclusive? I think most people are. I haven't met a single person that's like, you know what, yeah, let's keep this game on Apple devices. I like watching people squirm if they don't have enough money to buy a fucking iPad. But yeah, man, this is a very simple, very basic, but very, you know, fun Sonic game. Everything is done with 2 buttons, and it's got like this very arcadey, unique charm to it. It's kind of fun in the same way that I really like Sonic Colors, where Sonic Colors has these short and sweet levels, and Sonic Colors is just flat out a more involved game, and it's, you know, better for it. But this game still has the exact same kind of vibe that I really like from Colors, where it's very short, very sweet. You get these little, you know, blast the levels, little blast the gameplay, and then you can take a break if you really want to. It works fantastically for a mobile experience, and honestly for a very fast-paced Sonic experience in general. Something I don't think a lot of people really value in Sonic anymore is, like, sometimes short and sweet can be good. You know, Sonic Forces kind of put us on this path of, well, short is bad, and like, I get it, dude. Short gameplay can be really bad when it's Sonic Forces and you're barely using your brain for any of the you know, 2-second long stages. And having longer stages like in Sonic Unleashed, fire. Absolutely fire. But there's nothing wrong with having these little, like, tiny little stages where you get the chance to breathe after, like, intensive platforming, intensive fast-paced I can't fucking speak. It's nice to get to breathe after very intensive, fast-paced platforming. And I think this kind of mobile game structure, it does work well. It does work well. Now, with that being said, I do think a lot of these, you know, little challenges are you just kind of running through the same level again with very minor stipulation changes. And yeah, I mean, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm probably gonna cut out a lot of this shit, dude. Sorry, not sorry. There's a lot of missions that are fucking boring. But the game's cool, so whatever, who cares, bro? The game's cool. That being said, though, I do think there's a lot of interesting individual content. Because at first I thought, oh, man, we get, like, whatever, 4 stages in an area. 1 normal and then 3 missions. No. This is 1 full normal stage, and then a bunch of missions attached to it, and then you also get 2, 3, 4 different stages afterwards. So it is more content than I initially thought. And I'm not trying to sit here and be an asshole and complain about a mobile game But when you make me pay for it, man, I'm just saying, like, look, I could let a lot of things slide if I got to sit down and just download this thing for free. But when I'm paying for the game, bro, when I'm paying for a subscription, yeah, I'm a fucking rip your ass apart, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rip that shit clean off the bone like I'm a cannibal. I'm gonna eat that shit up. I'm gonna eat that shit up, man. This game deserves to have shit thrown at it. If it has, like, whatever, dude. I'm saying all this bullshit when I like the game. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm making it very hard to understand that I do actually like the game, and I'm not trying to say, you know, I'm not trying to start anything, man. Not trying to start nothing with y'all, with the people that love this game, which there's a lot of them. And I'm with you. I stand proud and tall with you, guys. Trust me. Trust me. Anyways, there's a lot of content here that is oriented around this kind of gameplay style where, oh, check it out. You kind of run around and look for these little, like, 3 keys. There's a bunch of that kind of stuff. And I surprisingly really like it. I think it works really well. I did not think I was going to be that kind about it, but at the end of the day, it is pretty fun. I didn't like the SA2 emerald hunting kind of deal, those shenanigans. But it works here for some reason. I guess the big difference is they're very easy to find. It's very quick and simple, and the platforming you do in between is very linear and very fun, so it, like, doesn't really feel exactly like the same thing. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I thought that the hate boner would persist, but it didn't. It didn't. This shit... It's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. If you can play it, if you can get the free 3-month trial and you can play it with a controller, you should do it. Just for me. This game also does have some collectibles you can pick up, some music collectibles and red star rings. I don't know if I'm gonna get all the red star rings. I kind of want to. Part of me does want to, like, 100% this game while I still can. But I don't, dude. I don't. Ooh. Low-key, that's kind of tough. Where's the last one at? Yeah, I mean, if we're doing it for the first stage, you've got to be... Dude, no way. I am so glad that there's no ranking on these first stages, dude. I am so unbelievably glad. I'm also pretty lucky, because you can't make fun of me if there's no ranking system, guys. I'm saying it loud and proud right now. If I see any mean comments... Okay, yep, I meant to do that. What the fuck is going on in my brain? There's wires that are getting crossed. I'm playing, and this game's for children. It's a game for children on their fucking iPad. God damn it, man. Why am I so ass? So these missions are a pretty good look into what every single mission we're going to play throughout the rest of the game is going to look like. It's, bam. Collect the dream orb. Reach a checkpoint before time runs out. Dream shards, that's definitely the emerald collection stuff, and then just a speed run of the stage we just played, but they're never really that hard. So it's nothing nuts. I don't want to sit here and act like the content's not fun, because I mean, it's a Sonic game. I love running back through stages, playing them over and over and over again. Like, it hits an itch for me. I like Sonic Colors. I love playing the same content over and over again. I want to make this very clear. But it isn't, like, that interesting for content-wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys actually give a shit about this? Check it out, boy. Check it out. Bam. Bam. You ready? Bam. There it is. That's the end of the stage. Like, come on, bro. You don't want to watch that? You don't want to watch it. You don't want to watch it. Weirdly, though, those actually are ranked. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why the main stages don't have a rank associated to them whatsoever. But then you have missions where it's like collect 6 fucko emeralds, and then yeah, they rank you for that. Why? Sega, why did you do? It's like a hard light. Why did you do that, man? Like, what the? Whoa! What the fuck? Why did I get a D rank for that? Dude, it's pissing me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I didn't run through it like mega fast, but you don't have to be an asshole about it, man. Fuck, this is the little gate thing. You just run through in a very specific way that you want you. It's the same stage, bro. It's the same stage. I'm cutting, bro. I'm cutting. You don't need to see this. Also, I want to clarify that I'm never gonna play as Amy. I just want to throw it out there. I have a very set, you know, roster of characters that I want to play as. If I'm gonna play a Sonic game, I'm playing as Sonic. I'm not into Amy, you know, like the crowd of Amy fans that's ride or die for is. I don't care. I don't want to play as her at all. I'm not gonna play as Tails. I'm gonna play as Cream. End of story, flat out end of story. I am not gonna sit there and play as Tails. That's also not a character that I'm particularly ride or die for. And then I'm playing Knuckles, man. I'm just not I'm not a Rouge Meat Rider. That's my set of characters that I want to play as. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna deviate. I am a fat fucking chud who is, lost in his ways and will never ever change. So don't ever ask me to play fucking Amy. Get out of here, dude. I don't want to play that pink fucking rat. I don't care. They do have online leaderboards for these like speedrunning stages you can do, and apparently the global best for this stage is like 22 seconds. I don't know how you people do it, man. Like, I'm mad into Sonic, and some of y'all still freak me out. You're a freak a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're sick. I wish I could be you. If I could beat the stage in 20 seconds, God knows I'd be walking out there showing my ass all the time, being like, yeah, I'm better than you. Yeah, don't even try to think that you're better than me, because I have 22 seconds on the fucking first stage of Sonic. But like, since it's not me, you're fucking weird. End of story, flat out. I don't care. I'm better because I don't know, I go outside. I'm just jealous. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. When I first played this though, because I haven't ever really looked at content for this game before I actually sat down and played it for myself, right? It's not that I didn't want to be spoiled or anything dumb like that. I did not care. Like, flat out, end of story. I knew it was a game I was probably never going to play. I was like, why look at it and get excited about it? It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not going to play that shit. But I was really surprised by how many alternate pathways there were. I was not expecting it to be that fucking nutty with alternate paths. I wasn't expecting it to be this insane fucking, this beautiful Sonic game that knew what it was doing. I didn't think Sega Hardlight had it in them, high key. I thought I was gonna sit here and experience a game that felt kind of amateurish a little bit. Not like... I need to explain where I'm coming from. I'm sorry. Sega Hardlight has made a lot of really interesting games. They have. I think there's a lot of content that I like from Sega Hardlight. But they are a mobile game studio, and I've never seen them put their whole pussy into making an actual Sonic game. So I was not expecting that much from it. And when everybody was talking about how this was going to be the next best thing, I thought it was a situation of just glaze for the sake of glaze. Sonic fans can get very... I mean, the nicest way to put it is they can get very fucking annoying when it comes to presenting the things that they personally want from a game. And when you create enough pretty animation for a Sonic game and throw that out there and people are seeing what the game could play like, or it looks so pretty, and it's got like really interesting, it looks like it has interesting levels on it, whatever. People can get very excited about it and very annoying about how, ooh, this is going to be the best thing you've ever seen. TLDR, I did not trust motherfuckers saying that this was the best Sonic game ever made. That was a real conversation that was going around, and even now, I don't think that this is the best Sonic game ever made. But it is really good, and it's one of the most solid Sonic games we've gotten in a long time. So I'm not trying to take that away from this game whatsoever. It is insane how well put together it is. But I had my what's the fuck? I can't think of how to say it. I had my reservations. I was not expecting this game to live up to what people were saying it was, because the fucking Schmeat writing for Sonic fans that hate Sonic, it can go insane, dude. That's all I'll say. But I was very surprised with how good this game was at being a Sonic game that feels just solid, because it does everything a Sonic game should do right. That I was surprised by. That I was really surprised by. I thought it was gonna be like, well, it's really pretty and low-key, it's kind of easy and it plays like shit, whatever, this, that, and the other. No, dude, it fucks. It just fucks. Even with all these little missions, it just fucks. Life is good. I love it here. All that glaze being said, though, guys, I think we need to chill out a little bit. The game is fun. I'm a ride or die for this game. I'm not trying to sit here and, pretend that, oh, I'm different and special because I fucking hate something that's fun. No, I'm not. No. This game is awesome. But, best Sonic game ever made, come on. The dick can't taste that good, man. It really can't. How much Sega Hardlight pay you to say that, bruh? How much did Sega Hardlet give you? I need to know. These kinds of missions are probably the most interesting stages, where they kind of just make a completely new platforming challenge on top of the existing stage. And that's it. It's like, wow, look at the background that was the stage I played through. Now I can play something completely different. That's awesome. I love that. I think there's a few missions that do that here and there from what I've personally experienced. Again, I have not beaten this game yet. I've played a lot of it, but I have not beaten it. But these are kind of my favorite missions. I wish there was more of them, but it is what it is. What rank did I D-rank on that, bro? They gotta fucking chill out a little bit on this ranking. I don't even know what does it. I don't know if it's some weird SA2 bullshit where you gotta take a very specific route and destroy a very specific amount of enemies or whatever. I don't know what it is, but you gotta chill the fuck out on me a little bit, man. One thing I will kind of say I think this game struggles with a bit is camera. I think there's a lot of situations, especially when I'm playing on mobile, where I feel like I have to slow down very intentionally to, use the camera to try to figure out where I'm gonna go. I think Sonic is great when he's kind of just, I don't want to say railroaded. That's not the exact right term. S rank, by the way. Fuck you guys. I don't think Sonic's better when he's railroaded, but I think it's much better for the character when you're kind of led in a direction and you vaguely know where to go. Like, you generally have an idea of like, oh, I'm going this way. All right, now I can react faster to things that are on my screen. And it doesn't work as well when it's like, oh, now I gotta move the camera and figure out where the fuck I'm going, so then I can react to the thing. Like, that doesn't work. The camera should not necessarily be something that's on the... It shouldn't be on the player's ass, right? When they can't see something that's ahead of them because the camera's not showing them the way to go effectively. I don't like that. I'm not saying, remove all fucking camera control or anything dumb like that. But, like, sometimes this game can have some fucking problems where I'm like, dude... You really should have had some automatic camera work going on there. It's not often, it's not frequent, but it is there, and I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it because I'm an asshole. And I love talking about things that make me just mildly upset and then blowing them out of proportion. Isn't that right, guys? High five. We all do it. I know. You're a Sonic fan. We all have some form of mental illness. Come on now. Yeah, you do it too. Don't fuck with me. I've seen the fucking Twitter posts. I know what you are. I know what you are, dude. Don't fucking... I don't want to sit here and pretend like you're not as fucked up and deranged as I am. Like I'm the most deranged Sonic fan somehow. Hell no, dude. Hell no. We're all fucked in the head a little bit. That is insane that they just let me survive that. Like, I was being an actual idiot. Straight up troglodyte material, man. And I'm still alive somehow. I love this game, dude. This game is fire. It doesn't punish you too heavily for being a dipshit. That's double thumbs up for me. For real, though, that's actually... That's pretty important to me. I think a lot of Sonic fan games and fan content and fan discussions don't really take into account why a lot of, classic Sonic level design works, or Sonic level design in general works. Where it's like, ooh, we don't piss casuals off too bad. Because when they fall, they don't just immediately die. They get put down to a lower dipshit path, and then it takes a little more effort to die, Like, that's great. I think that works really fucking well. We need to have more emphasis on low-key, making it very difficult to die in Sonic, but making you feel really bad when you fuck up a skip. That's what I think is the most important for a Sonic game, and this game does that pretty fucking good. Because I feel like an idiot when I fuck something up. I feel like a fucking idiot, dude. Oh, also, this is kind of one of those situations where you first see, wow, I can't do this without other characters. You gotta move on. You gotta cut your losses sometimes and just keep moving in the game. I hate when they force me to go unlock new characters. How disgusting. How evil. I want to sit down and play as Sonic the entire time. I don't want to have to learn new gameplay styles or see a different character. I'm a basic bitch, man. Wow, you can play as Amy, huh? That's crazy. Wow. I'm sure someone really got super excited when they saw that on the screen. They're, oh, Amy. Oh, I can play as Amy. Wow, I can pick A. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a hater. You have to understand, I'm the biggest Sonic meat rider you've ever seen. If I see this character, I'm gonna pick him. He's my favorite Sonic character. That's how you know I'm white, dude.
Mustache?
That's how you know my cracker ass is sitting here in fucking khakis and a t-shirt playing a Sonic game. This boss fight is mad easy, by the way, but it is cool. I do like the boss fights for what they do, actually. I didn't think this was gonna be like a solid part of the game, honestly, honest to God. You can tell that I had my expectations very low for this game. Flat out end of story, because obviously, yeah, I don't want to go into a mobile game thinking, oh my God, this is gonna be the best thing since sliced bread, because what if I'm wrong? Hello? Oh, I need to be facing the other way. I forgot. Low-key, it doesn't matter that much, but low-key, like, I don't want to look like a fucking idiot. Look, I got it first try. But, like, obviously, I don't want to have my expectations very high for a Sonic mobile game going into it, even if people are sucking it off like crazy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and think, all right, yeah, this is actually going to be the next best thing. So I was expecting, you know, at least one part of the experience to low-key suck ass somewhere. And I was like, it's going to be the bosses. Bosses are going to suck. Surprisingly not that bad. Surprisingly not that bad. This one is definitely a highlight. The second boss is kind of whatever. I don't know what the rest of the bosses are looking like. But this one is, it's cute. It's fun. It's simple. It's basic. And I like it. It also makes you a little more cognizant of how the homing attack works in this game. You can't just kind of homing attack this guy in general. You gotta run around and find the little weak spot he has. So I know it's basic shit, but whatever, man. I really just thought it was gonna be a game where I could spam. I'm too used to shit like Sonic X Shadow Generations. Not hating, by the way. I love spam bosses. It's my favorite. There's fucking Mephiles in that game. The Mephiles boss is fire, man. I'm not talking shit. Trust. Oh, he's done. Bye. All right, get out of here. But yeah, cute, simple, sweet. I should have gotten an S rank. If I didn't, yo, Sega, you better lock your fucking doors, dude. You better lock your fucking door. I'm not gonna allow this to slide, Sega. You better have given me an S rank on that. Don't give me a pretty cutscene to try and make me forget. Why do these lag, by the way? Why are the cutscenes lagging? They're PNGs. I don't, whatever, man. I don't get it. I really don't get this game and its frame rate sometimes. Oh, there's no ranking on it. There's no ranking on it. I was freaking out for nothing. I was wigging out for the love of the game. That's awesome, dude. I already have to, I gotta play this fucking stage first. I already unlocked them, dude. Let me do my thing. Let me fucking live my completionist lifestyle. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. By the way, this stage is awesome. I just want to throw it out there right now in case you couldn't tell just by looking at it. This stage rocks. I was honestly relatively surprised with how, I don't want to say difficult this game can get, but like I was not expecting it to ask as much of the player as it does. Right? Like there is a very immediate like jump in difficulty for this game when you get to the second area. Again, not saying it's particularly difficult, not trying to out myself as a fake gamer here, but like I thought it was gonna be bitch baby easy the entire time. But no, they do actually up the ante a little bit, up the ante. And if you're playing on touch controls, which is the worst fucking decision you could possibly make when playing this game, then you might get fucked up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This stage might kick your ass. I say this from experience. It didn't fucking ruin my night or anything. I didn't die more than once, but I did die for the first time in it, and I was like, what the fuck? Why? And it's mainly because it was eating my inputs, but whatever, dude. I can talk shit all I want. I can bitch and moan, but I'm playing with controller now. So I'm not lucky enough to have that fucking excuse anymore. If I suck ass, it's just because I suck ass, unfortunately. I do think this game really got the aesthetic of Sonic down pat, too. Like, this is, you know, as much as I love Sonic Frontiers, I will say one of its big negatives was aesthetic. It did not have the sauce that it needed for it to really feel like an A1 Sonic game, you know? That realistic bullshit did not work super well. Sonic X Shadow Generations, you know, it got some of the sauce back, but it's still a Sonic Generations game where for the most part it was just kind of riding off the aesthetic of every other Sonic game that it pulled from. But this game, you know, completely unique, completely original, and it works really fucking well. I think all of the aesthetics here are fire. I think that first starting area, it feels like its own thing. It doesn't feel just like some Green Hill ripoff, but it still, you know, feels like a Sonic Stage 1. And then over here, can I do anything over that way? No, I think I'm just fucking, I'm wigging out. Let's just beat the stage, dude. But yeah, this area definitely feels like its own thing. Feels like a really fucking cool lava level. And also, you know, factory level. It just works, man. It all works really well. I am a massive proponent of this game's visual style and trying to do something with it moving forward. I get that Sonic Frontiers was kind of this Hail Mary where they really tried to save Sonic before tucking him away in some fucking, like, cupboard for years, right? But, like, now that we got the movie money, now that we got the movie viewers coming in and we got a bunch of kids playing these games again, yo, up the fucking animation quality, up the fucking model quality, up the game quality. I'm expecting Sonic Frontiers 2 to blow my balls clean off my body. And if it doesn't, frankly, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be flat out pissed off, man. These missions are kind of an example of what I was talking about, where it's just completely new content. You know, you fly above everything. It's really easy for them to make stages like this for, you know, Tails and Cream, because they can fly. So they can just fucking fly over everything and do their own little gameplay. It's awesome, dude. Dude, the missions in this game rock. They do rock. I know I talk shit about, to a degree, you know, what they are. They are very simple. They are very basic. You know, it's very mobile game adjacent. This is a mobile game, believe it or not. I know it's hard to... What the fuck? You know, TLDR, this is a mobile game. It's gonna have mobile game kind of features to it where they specifically designed the game to make it work best on mobile. But I love it. I love it, dude. Sonic Colors, my beloved, you came back. All of the colors, all of the aesthetic, all of the vibe, all of the gameplay. Baby, they did it, man. They fucking did it. They brought back Sonic Colors in better form than they did with Sonic Colors fucking HD. How do you do that? What? Alright, maybe they gave the team more time and they didn't, you know, throw fucking whatever the Squirrel Studio was under the bus. I need you guys to remember, all of the studios that don't get a second chance, because Sega gave them a terrible fucking timeline for finishing a game, they're the real victims here. Yeah, Sonic fans suffer. Yeah, we have to look at fucking Sonic Colors HD and remember that game exists and remember how good it could have been. But also, these people are out of fucking jobs. Because Sega said, yo, eat shit, you have to get this game out in 15 milliseconds or you're done. That's fucking Big Red Button had the same problem. Sonic Boom could have been fire. And then Sega just took a shit all over it. TLDR, yo, Sega, low-key, you can eat shit, bro. I'm sorry. Sega, you can eat shit. Hey, yo, Sega, you want to give me some money, though, boy? Yo, I'm right here. I'll promote anything you want. Yeah, fuck Big Red Button, dude. That shit was all their fault. Yeah. You didn't do a goddamn thing. You really didn't do a goddamn thing. You fucking threw them under the bus and you ruined that game. Sega, you ruined that game. But anyway, yeah, bro. Sega, I'll do anything, bro. I'll suck your schmeat clean off the bone if you give me $1, if you buy me a sandwich and a shawarma, bro. Come on now. Yeah, say less, dude. Say less. Do I have a soul? Fuck no, dude. I'll do anything for money. Yo, throw me a dono right now. Chat, give me a dono and I'll become the next fucking faithful sheriff. You know that? Dude, by the time this video comes out, he's probably gonna have his career ruined by something. I don't know, dude. That's a white guy that said the N-word, by the way, in case you were wondering. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up, man. Faithful sheriff. Fucking burnt peanut wannabe. Proselytizes to children on fucking Fortnite. And has also said the N-word multiple times. But anyways, enough out of me. Let's talk about Sonic again. By the way, I know you've probably seen me collecting all these fucking Mario Wonder ass, you know, purple blue coin things. I don't know what they do. Flat out, end of story. I would love to tell you. I have no goddamn clue what they do. And if someone knows, you should tell me. Help me figure it out. Maybe make me look a little bit less embarrassing. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can buy costumes with them or something. This is a little XP system they have where you can unlock a bunch of shit. You kind of just want to add all of your XP, and that's really it. You get like a bunch of random bullshit. Now I can fucking change the style of my character, and I get statues, and it's low-key a bunch of nothing. it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't have any more XP I can use. I don't know when I can get shadow rewards. How do I fucking unlock shadow? Do I have to beat the game first? I don't know, dude. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, suit up! Wow! That's awesome! I love having all those fucking costumes that I probably have to pay money for. I already have to buy a subscription for this fucking game, dude. Apple, you don't need more money. I didn't want to give it to you in the first place, asshole. Hey, yo, Apple, though, if you want to give me like a little... like, give me some money, though, you know what I'm saying? Call me Marquez Brownlee, man. Toss $1 my way. Toss $1 about his way, please. I need it. Yo, watch Sega actually pull a fucking Aaron Hansen and hop on my dick. Watch that happen, man. I can't wait for the next fall of Sonic. So the worst person you know, aka Sendo DX, can get some fucking cash from Sonic Team. Hell yeah, boys. We should all be praying for this right now. I want another Sonic Forces, actually. Give me another Sonic Forces. Said fucking nobody yet. Please don't. I love this franchise too much. If you do this shit to me, it's over, bro. It's fucking over. I will never shuck Schmeat ever again. But please, bro, if you just give me a Sega, Apple, give me a chance, bro. Oh, fuck. I should probably be my own man instead of sucking up to fucking corporate people. But, dude, that fucking... That Chick-fil-A money looks so good, bro. Fuck! While I'm low-key just running around and doing the same content over and over again, I do want to show you, you can actually switch the music that you play in these stages. And then you can just kind of like skip into them however far you want. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually use that feature at all. But that's why you can get like little music tracks like Find Your Flame and all that shit. Like, it's a nice idea. I like it. I do like it. Why do I have to unlock that shit with XP though? Like, give it all to me right now. If I could be... Oh, Find Your Flame right here, right now, say less. Say less, bro. Also, the music in this game is pretty good on its own, so, like, I don't feel the need. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, shit. They have a whole style rewards thing. Yeah, dude. I'll take Pirate Sonic. Sure, man. Fuck, that's awesome. Are there any other better costumes anywhere else? Wow, we just have... Fuck, dude. We just have Pirate Sonic. Yes, man. I want... God. Dude, it could be anything. It could be anything. I mean, he looks fine. I'm not trying to talk too much shit, but it's like, bro, you could have made him anything. Anything. And here we are. I do kind of want to take one of those alternate paths. They gotta be cool. I don't remember this stage at all, surprisingly. I do really like that the farther you get into this dream zone, the more purple it gets. Like, that's fucking tough as shit. That has to be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Am I a fucking child who is very easily impressed? Yeah. Yeah, I am. I feel like you're just saying mean shit to me because you don't have Pirate Sonic unlocked. Low key, like, look, man. You wish you had Pirate Sonic unlocked. Yeah, boy. It could have been any fucking Sonic. It could have been Dark Spine Sonic. You could have different fucking characters show up. It could be like fucking Surge or something, bro. You had a million things to pick from. You could have IDW in this fucking game right now. We're sitting here with fucking... Dude. Oh, yeah, Pirate Sonic. It could have been fun. I would have taken Ninja Sonic, bro. Fucking anything. Ooh, Night Sonic. No, let's make it Night Tails and, let's make it fucking Pauper Sonic. Yeah. Let's make it broke-ass, bitch-ass Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, Sega Hardlight. Apple, are you the one who did this? Come here. I'm gonna give you a fucking noogie. Get over here. Get your ass over here now. This aesthetic do go crazy, though. It does really go crazy. One thing I will say that you notice when playing this game on controller that I didn't see it. I didn't see it when I was playing it on, just touch controls. they really lock you hard into these rails. They railroad you like crazy. Like, I want to jump over there. No, you can switch direction. That's it. Any left and right input doesn't do anything. And that does suck. I'm really not a fan of that. It does limit a little bit of, you know, what you can do as a creative platformer. But it doesn't, I mean, it's a mobile game, bro. It doesn't really matter. I think that being done was probably for the best. It makes the game a little bit more accessible, and it makes it not the most fucking annoying thing to play in the entire world when you're playing on touch controls. And I will say, I do like that. I low-key hate the fact that they didn't fucking take that into account for anything else they did with touch controls. Like, you can move around the analog stick, that's awesome, but you can't move around the buttons, you can't hide the fucking display input. It's stupid. There's so much bullshit that you cannot do. And it's like, fuck off, man. It was so easy to add shit to make it feel like the game was more accessible to, mobile-only players. But they didn't do it. Whatever. Enough bitching and moaning. That's what I'm really good at, but I do like the game. Do you guys remember that I like the game? Guys, I do. I like the game, guys. Do S ranks get you anything in this game, or is it more just like bragging rights that, hey, I did it. I got an S rank. Do you like me now? Mom, Dad, are you proud of me again? Is that it? That might be the only thing S ranks give you. I am wowed that they have fucking global leaderboards. That is insane. I do really want to check out some speedruns after this, see what they look like, but dude, that's nutso shit. How do you get 22 seconds? They had to have hacked the game. They're hackers. They hacked the game. That's why nobody talks about the leaderboards. They hacked the game, and I'm not dog shit. It's actually that everyone else is unrealistically good, and what else? What can I say to make me feel much better about me being dog shit at video games? You guys got any? Yo, chat, give me something. Give me a little something to bite onto. While I'm doing a little bit of mission cleanup, I got a question for y'all, man. Over, under, how long you think it's gonna take for the Sonic community to start hating this game? I wish it wasn't the case, but I know it's true. It's gonna happen. It is going to happen. I'm so deeply intertwined with what this community is and how it operates. I've been a part of it for so many years, and I've played so many Sonic games, and I've seen the switch up in real time, man. The older you get, the more, the wiser you seem to become. I'm better, I'm stronger now. I've found new and better ways to dig in my butt. I've found new and better ways to make fun of kids online. I'm just a better man than I once was. And, I know what's coming. At some point, Sonic Dream Team is gonna start getting some shit, and it's gonna be fucking annoying. Because the game's objectively really good for a mobile experience. Like, there's a lot around it you can complain about, but more of the complaints that I've seen are related to, where you can play this game and, people being mad that they can't even try to experience it. And that's not really, anything critical about the game itself. That's more so just why the fuck is this on Apple devices? But I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting for people to start sitting there and treating this game as if it deserves the same level of scrutiny as like a $60 Sonic experience, or I don't know, dude. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I know some shit's gonna happen, and I'm scared of what it's gonna look like. Call me cynical, call me crazy, maybe you're right, maybe I am being a little overly... maybe I'm being overly cynical. Maybe this is the old man yelling at the cloud type shit. But I'm telling you, dude, I can feel it in my bones. I know exactly how the tides turn, and it's been 2 years since this game came out, and I think low-key the only reason people haven't found a way to turn on it yet is because fucking nobody can play this game. This game is saved by the fact that nobody can actually play it. That way no one can bitch and moan about random shit that doesn't actually matter. As it is right now, because the game is very inaccessible and hard to play, what you're getting is people sitting there and using it as a bouncing board to hate on Sonic Frontiers and other shit, games that they can play because it's pretty and it's really high quality. And, why wasn't Sonic Frontiers like that, even though they had no budget and, whatever, dude. Whatever, bro. This game is relegated as good enough to be used to shit talk other Sonic games, and I don't want it to fall into the category where suddenly it's now the game that gets shit talked. It's just I know what the Sonic community is capable of, and I'm scared of them, and I don't want them to... Low-key, I don't want them to play this game. Thank you, newness. What the fuck? What? Okay. I'm honestly pretty surprised I haven't gotten like an insano notification popping up on my screen. You know, like something from an inappropriate app that you really don't want people to know you have. You know, just it could happen. It really could. I don't know what's on my phone. You give it to people sometimes and they can download things. They're like, hey, you know, take this app. Or it could just post like my whole social security number, like notification reminder, this is your SSN. And there's always a chance. There's always a chance for some crazy shit like that. And this is the second boss of the game. You pick between Knuckles, or fuck, dude, Tails or Cream. I'm going blind. that yellow fox. That's probably Knuckles, right? Whatever, dude. But yeah, this boss is pretty basic and pretty easy, from what I remember. Playing it with, oh, dude, it's gonna be a completely different game playing it with, you know, a controller. And not sitting there doing my absolute best to try to just fucking slam my fingers into the screen to make sure it registers that I'm pressing the jump button or moving the analog stick. Like, it feels so good to play this like an actual game instead of a fucking mobile game. It really does. Still a mobile game though. Don't get all fucking crazy on me and start saying, ooh, actually, I'm still pissed about that. How the fuck could anybody say this isn't a mobile game? Whatever, man. But yeah, it's, these things are pretty basic. You wait for them to stop being electrified, they'll do a bunch of... It's all very obvious. And when you have a flying character, it's pretty easy to avoid a lot of what they do. Even if you didn't, it'd be low-key the easiest thing ever. Bam, a little bit of that action, and then one more over. Okay. I didn't want to hit him anyways. That's fine. It's fine. It's not embarrassing me at all. Fuck off. Get out of here, bro. There you go. That counts as one hit. Oh, and then no, I have to do this to hit him. All right, cool. Life is good. It's still really basic. And there's a fucking second phase, but it low-key doesn't change like that much. It's still a very basic boss fight. I don't mind it, dude. It's a mobile game. It does make the homing attack feel a little weird. Like, I feel like I should be getting the homing attack off in some of these instances where I don't. Maybe I'm just not pointing the character in the correct direction and that's causing problem. Hello? Hello? What? What? What the fuck just happened? Yeah, I think it's an issue of me not being directional enough with my... Like, I'm used to the homing attack. When you see the reticle pop up, it's supposed to just work. And this game sometimes has the reticle pop up, but if you're still not facing in the right direction, it won't work. So I press the homing attack button and it doesn't come out. That is a problem with this game. If I had to, you know, to be really nitpicky, there are times where I feel like my homing attack doesn't come out when it should. If the reticle is on the enemy, I should be able to press the button again and hit the homing attack. Right? I don't mind the homing attack being more difficult to pull off. I'm not bitching about that. I like directional homing attacks, but the problem is if you're giving me the visual that I can hit the boss, let me hit the fucking boss. That's all I'm saying. This is the second phase, by the way. Wow. What the fuck? Oh, you do actually have to fly on this one. I forgot. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't hit him in the head. I'm a fucking failure. Yeah, this boss is also pretty easy. I mean, you fly up and homing attack onto him, and there you go. Whenever he's attacking, he makes it pretty simple. I think I gotta... Yeah, this is rising now. You jump off to the sides. The goop rises up. Bam. Check it out, baby. Call me a fucking walkthrough. The way I'm explaining very basic shit. It's just not... Like, it's not a super hard boss. This might be bad. Just kidding. I'm too fucking good at video games. Say less. I knew exactly what was coming. I could feel it in my bones. Do your dumb shit. Let me hit you again, ugly. Come on. Yeah. Do a little spin. Fucko. Yeah. Yeah. I am really glad they don't rank bosses, though, because I do feel like I'm doing very poorly. Low-key, I'm not doing very well. I feel like, dude, my homing attack should have been able to lock on way sooner than that. I don't know, maybe I'm bitching and moaning about nothing, maybe no one else has ever had this problem ever, but like, it's just weird. Like, I've never had this problem in really any other Sonic game that has a homing attack reticle. It's just weirding me out. Something about it's not working perfectly, but whatever, dude. I'll take my bitching and moaning away. This fucking zone is done. Get me out of here, put me in the next one. Daddy's going to the next... What? Huh? Guys? What the fuck just happened? Fucking battery on the back of my phone just exploded. Imploded and caused my Elgato to crash. Crazy shit we're seeing in the world today, man. They'll just let these phones explode now. Oh my god, do you remember that? That was such a beautiful time in life. You couldn't take certain phones onto planes because It might just fucking blow up in your pocket. What a world we live in. They could just sell that shit. They were allowed to just sell that shit. What the fuck? Nightmare Maze is unfortunately one of the few zones where I really started to see a lot of the limitations of playing this game on mobile. Like, they came to light. I had already started feeling it a bit when I was playing through that previous zone, just a little bit. Like, I didn't feel like I could really get the amount of control from my character that I wanted to. But this zone, dude, oh my god. This zone absolutely feels like it was not meant to be played on anything but controller. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, this is technically an Apple Arcade game, so it doesn't need to be perfect for mobile, I guess. A lot of the people that are playing this will most likely be playing it with some form of, like, handheld device, whatever. I'm not that pressed about it. But it was making my experience with this stage just a little tiny bit worse. So I'm hoping that playing it on controller can kind of, like, rejuvenate the way that I feel about this stage. Because visually, dude, come on, fuck! God, I love this stage. But, like, fuck, playing it was not very fun. Playing it was really not very fun at all. Check this out, baby. Secret pathway. Yeah. Keep your eye out, boy, and you'll notice some crazy stuff. That was awful. That didn't do anything for me at all, bro. Oh, man. I love this game sometimes, dude. At least that secret pathway is there. You know, there are some lesser Sonic games that wouldn't even do that for you. They wouldn't even let you take that secret path. They would hide nothing there. Dude, 4 out of 5? I'm a god. I'm a god at getting these red rings. Maybe I will 100% this game. Maybe I should waste more of your time. Yeah, watch me 100% this game. It'll be fun, I swear. I will say I don't think 100% of this game is particularly hard from what I understand. So, you know, it wouldn't be that big of an undertaking. Though I guess it depends on what 100% means for you. I'd just be going for all the dream orbs. I wouldn't be going for all the music and XP rewards and whatever. I don't even want to... Dude, don't even ask me how many hours that would take to do. Because I don't want to know. I just flat out... I don't care. I'm not doing that shit. Oh, also, I don't like the camera angle in some of these stages. I just don't think it works particularly well when you're doing like a top-down kind of deal like we saw earlier. There's just a few sections that feel a little awkward with it. I do like that the game's getting a little funky, maybe doing a little bit of Lost World physics shenanigans. But, like, it can be weird, man. Oh, I forgot about that. Boys, let's take a little trip. Hold on. I can do some of the mission. No, I don't care about the story. Get off my screen. I want to go do missions. I might as well show you a little bit about how Knuckles controls. It's about exactly what you'd expect, really. He just floats like that. There you go. He's just Sonic otherwise. I will say, his glide low-key sucks. Like, you fall really fast, so it's not particularly useful in a lot of scenarios, and it does still make the flying characters much better at handling a lot of situations. But he can climb up walls, so in very particular situations where, you know, it's dictated that he's useful, bam, he's useful. Otherwise, you know, I'm sure you can do some crazy stuff I don't know about, but, like, look at that, bro. I almost fucked that up. That was the smallest jump I've ever seen in my entire life, and it still barely... Dude, it barely worked. That's insane. They nerfed my boy. It doesn't really matter, because he's still really fun to run around with, all things considered, but damn. Damn, they didn't want him to have anything good in this game. Fuck you, Knuckles. Fuck you, dude. Also, just a reminder, a lot of these missions don't do, I mean, that much that completely and totally changes the flow of the gameplay. I think the Knuckles and Rouge missions that you get honestly have been the coolest thus far, which is interesting. Because, I mean, there's less you can do with them as characters compared to the flying characters, but I think, like, they felt more confident in maybe altering gameplay to make it maybe a little harder, a little more interesting because you're a little farther into the game. Don't quote me on that, but at the very least it feels that way. I can't really think of any other reason they would make a lot of the other shit so easy, but like stuff like this where you just run up here, bam, up this way. I guess I could theoretically go back that way if I wanted to. I don't know why I would do that in normal play, but whatever, dude. It's cool. It's interesting. By the way, that's a really cool achievement I just got. You haven't seen any of those because this is the farthest I've gotten in the game thus far. The rest of this shit, I have no idea what's going on. Everything that I see from this point onwards, except for maybe like Act 2 of the maze, yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. The missions especially, I did not mess with these at all. I know I can change the character. Thank you. Wow, if I stand completely still. Wow. Wow, so cool. This game is like my dream Sonic game. You can play a bunch of characters. Wow. Have I had enough fucking asshole energy in this video yet? Has my quota been met? There you go. Just trying to bait people to really get angry about random shit that I'm saying. What? Oh. Thank you. Whatever that is, thanks. You broke my fucking capture card, asshole. Appreciate it. I was gonna make a shit-ass joke about, like, being a master baiter. Like, I'm sitting there being like, oh, I just baited you into commenting because you're like, oh, this guy's such an asshole. Yeah, I'm a master baiter. I got you to fucking leave a comment, but it's not worth it. After that, it's not worth it, man. It threw me off my game. It's just not going to be that funny anymore. These notifications on my phone are going to give you a lot of insight into my life. I'm sure I can turn them off somehow. Like, don't receive notifications while playing the game. I don't know. But, like, this is my iPhone. Low-key, I gotta know what's going on. So, I don't know, dude. Just deal with it. Maybe you'll see a text from, like, some crazy character, bro. You'll see, like, Scrimblow Bimblow send me a fucking DM saying, like, lock your doors. You never know what you'll see in this beautiful world we live in. It could be anything. You could see a group chat with the boys where some guy's like, you better watch out. I can smell you from far away. I know where you are. I am going to touch you. There's no stopping me. And that would not be too far off from real texts I've actually gotten, so it's always a possibility. All I'm really saying is expect the unexpected. Because I have to be on my toes every 5 seconds or else I'm gonna have to do so much editing. Just getting rid of all of these notifications you should not be seeing. It's a Sendo DX video. Expect the unexpected. I could talk about anything. You could see anything. Be afraid. I don't want you to feel comfortable here. I want you to feel scared. I want you to think, uh-oh, I shouldn't watch this video in public when you see one of my notifications, all right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Stay safe. I know where you are. I can smell you right now, and if you don't want me to be in your home within the next 5 minutes, close your doors, lock your windows. I will find you, and I will make you play Sonic Dream Team on your fucking iPhone. You're gonna pay money for it, too, and you're gonna be happy about it. All right? Cool. I'm glad we're on the same... Yep, good. Same wavelength, good. Anyways, cleanup is done. We can actually go back to playing the new content now. You're welcome. Sorry about that. We got a little sidetracked, but it's okay. You don't take any of those things that I said personally, do you? Right? We're still buddy-buddy. We're still chums. Keep watching the video. You can't click off. I will say something that's kind of blown my mind playing this game is I'm really interested in how they were able to make it so that you were really guided very well, regardless of the fact that you do have full and complete and total camera control. Like, that's something that's usually not done very well in a lot of games that are like this, that give you free camera control. They're like, unless they automate the camera very specifically, very strategically, it tends to not work very well. It does work well most of the time here. I mean, there's still, don't get me wrong, there are problems where I'll see, like, that the camera is not leading me in the right direction, or it can be a little difficult to figure out where I'm going to go unless I just completely stop in my tracks and, you know, sit there and turn the camera around, and that doesn't feel very good to do in a very fast-paced, you know, Sonic platformer. But it's worked pretty well. I feel like the camera has only kind of enhanced the experience and not really diminished that much. I still think I prefer generally, like on average, a very intentional, very locked camera for a Sonic experience. But at the end of the day, this does work relatively well, and now I'm kind of a believer that you can make this work somehow. At first, I thought it was just a bad idea, and I'm sure it was very difficult to design the stages in a way that makes them feel sprawling while still making them feel like you have direction, right? Still making it so that the player knows where they're going kind of inherently. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. This has opened my eyes a little bit to what is possible, and maybe a guy who sits and just beats off all day, every day, maybe he doesn't know as much about game design as he thought. You ever realize that, guys? You ever think about that? Didn't realize that could be a possibility, but I think I'm finally starting to understand why people that, you know, have degrees in game design and shit, they have jobs. It's starting to make a lot of sense. Can I play this game well at all? Holy shit. If anything, I think, you know, the only thing that maybe makes me go back on what I'm saying a little bit, I think Nightmare Maze can have some scenarios where it's a little hard to know where to go. But again, it's like such a minuscule thing that doesn't happen very often. And most of the time, you know, you have these very straightaway, like, sprawling stages where the camera does a really good job keeping up with, you know, what you're probably trying to do. It's sick, dude. It's sick. Again, I am absolutely wowed by how good of a job this game has done just making a Sonic game that feels fun to play. Like, it's hard. It is very, very hard. Sonic fan games being as fun as they are is not indicative of ease of creating, you know, these games. Oh, look, these casuals made it. Look, these Sonic fans were able to make games that are insanely good. Dude, no. It is hard to make Sonic games that are good and fun, and you have to have a very, very deep understanding of what the character is and how he works. And, honestly, again, I'm wowed, dude. I'm floored that the game is as fun as it is. They fucking nailed this shit. I want to have your kids. Who made this game? Sega Hardlight? Who really worked the most on this game, though? Are you single? Are you available? Give me a chance, dude. Just give me a chance. I could make your life so much better. Trust me. Trust me, but is there any room in this world for a lover boy? I can't deal with this hookup culture no more. I just need someone by my side forever. Sega Hardlight, give me a call. Please. Please. Low-key, I'm gonna save all these missions for the very end until I literally cannot move on anymore. Is that smart? No. Is that really the best thing to do? No. But, like, I want to see more stages. I just want to keep going until I can't go no more. This game is fire. I want to experience all the content, yes. But you have to understand, I'm a man that just has a very simple desire to see all of the crazy, cool stages that they've made in this game. Can I not have this one simple request? Low-key, this game feels more in-depth, more interesting, more well put together, better than Sonic Forces in every single way. That's not a hot take, I don't think. Hopefully not. I mean, the stages are just way better built and they're more fun, and, you know, I think overall this is a better experience. Dude, what would I rate this game? Oh god. Maybe like a it's fun out of 10. Oh fuck, what would I rate it? Dude, this might be a solid like 8, 9 out of 10. For a mobile game, easy 10 out of 10. Mobile game, easy 10 out of 10. Compared to other games in this genre that cost like $60, dude, low-key, it's a solid 8 out of 10. Like, I don't think I would feel comfortable paying a large sum of money for it, but it is, like, if this game was $40, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. This would be an easy 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10 $40 Sonic game. I'm not even fucking... I would never go back on what I've just said. It's so true, it hurts. Low-key. But I just like... Oh. I have one more, and then that's the end of the stage. This is the shortest stage I've ever seen in my entire life. Fire, dude. Still longer than every single Sonic Forces stage I've ever played. I didn't spend only a minute in the stage. That's already a massive dub. And I actually had to think about where my character was going instead of pressing one button or two sometimes. So I'll take it. I know Sonic Forces is the easiest, like, let's shit on the little guy. Like, I get it. But fuck, I want to shit on the little guy so bad, because it's just, dude, it's such a mid-ass game. Do I think it's the worst thing ever? No. I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but I think the fact that a mobile game that still very much feels like a mobile game was able to easily clear it in every single way, shape, and form. That takes skill, bro. That takes skill. You made that game. I'm saying that this would be a 10 out of 10 $40 game. And they made Sonic Forces a 5 out of 10 $40 game. How do you do that? How do you manage that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's talk about the good game you're seeing on screen. The game you can download right now on mobile. If you have an iPhone and if you really want to... whatever, dude. By the way, I've never seen this shit. What the fuck is going on? The Guardian Hunter? Okay. Oh, we're getting real boost formula Sonic in this bitch. Yeah, dude. The run straight shit. Yeah, hit him with a homie attack. That's probably gonna do some damage. Bro, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he slows down, die. This is gonna be the easiest fucking boss fight I've ever seen in my... Let me... wait, hold my tongue. Hold my tongue. Oh. Yo, it's over, bro. It's... Knuckles, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to give up. What? Dude. This is fucking dope. This is cooler than any fucking boost formula standard run forward boss fight I've seen is. Fire, dude. How did they manage to lock in and do some crazy shit with a fucking mobile game? Yo, Sega Hardlight, dial in. Sonic Team, maybe absorb some of these people into the main team. That's all I'm saying. It's insane how cool this game is and how fun it is. Holy shit, the Glaze is gonna go crazy now that I'm just experiencing new content. Dude, it's just too fun. It's too fun. I don't know what to tell you. I'm at a loss for words. It's simple, it's basic. I wouldn't like... This isn't the most mind-blowing boss fight ever, but it's... Basic can be good. It is basic, and it's cute, and it's fun to run through, and like they change stuff up enough that even though it is basic, right? Like stuff is still happening consistently that's different. Like what the fuck is... What is this? What the fuck is this shit? It's awesome. It's fucking... Voila, it's peak. It's peak. Oh, that's gonna be low-key kind of hard to hit. Check it out. Just like this. Okay. Wrong. Wrong. Am I stupid? Oh, I might be dumb. Bitch, I might be dumb. I think I stand like right here and I do this. What the fuck? Maybe I'm overthinking it, honestly. Maybe I really am. Oh, you can let him land and then hit him. Whoa, 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 whoa. This makes it way easier. I do have 0 rings. That's really not good, but it'll be fine because you can let him land right there. I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened? And then I'm gonna die. I think that's the first time I've ever... That doesn't kill you? Oh, this game's for children. I forgot, bro. I forgot what series I was talking about. You know, with the amount of crazy shit people say when it comes to Sonic, I did in fact forget that we are playing a children's video game. This is meant for stupid fucking babies that can't even read yet. So I don't know why I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Where's it gonna put me though? Oh! Fuck. That's really... Oh, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Okay, well, I know what to do now. It's really simple and basic. I just thought, like, it was harder than it actually was. I was, you know, using my big old brain... Guys, what? This is what I'm talking about, bro. I'm telling you, I am telling you the homing attack should have fucking come out there. I pressed the button and it just didn't. That just fucking happens sometimes. This shit makes no sense to me. I know I'm glazing in 1 second, bitching in the other, but like for real, that if there was one problem with this game, the homing attack feels weird as shit. It definitely needs a little bit of tweaking. I have 124 rings. I know exactly what to do now. If this goes poorly for me, if I somehow have to restart this easy ass boss fight, just kill me. Just, it's not worth living anymore. Just kill me. Why do they fucking disappear so fast sometimes and not disappear so like what? All right, dude, I will say this low-key is a fat load. This low-key is a fat load of horse shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why does it work sometimes, not work others? Fuck this, dude. Fuck this goddamn boss. It's still cool, but it's so, like, what a weird fucking problem to have. Doesn't make any sense to me. All right, there we go. We beat him. We beat him. That's it. It really was not that hard. I don't know why I was struggling so much. I mean, it's kind of... the amount of time that the egg pawn stayed on the ground felt a low-key a little random, but otherwise it was like it was very easy. It was very, very, very easy. Which is to say, don't laugh at me. I know the boss was easy. Me messing up on it doesn't mean, you know, look, we all make mistakes, man. We all make mistakes, and this was mine. This was my mistake, and you can let it go. Trust me. All right, we've unlocked the last world in the game. We are almost done with this sucker, but I do need to do the other missions. I can't just kind of leave them. So Act 1 and Act 2, baby, we're dialed in. We're dialed in. Also, I do want to play Shadows content. I don't know how to play it. I don't know if you have to pay more, and if you do, I'm not doing that for a while. I don't care how much it costs. I don't want to pay for DLC for a game that is already a subscription service. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So I really am scared on what that's gonna look like, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping and praying that it's one of those situations where you just kind of like, where you just have to go and beat the game and then you can download it. I could easily fix this problem of me not knowing how to play the game by, you know, looking it up. But also, I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. Dude, I got this fit for cream. This thing is so ugly. Oh no, dude. Is there a single winner in the badge? First Pirate Sonic, and now he got... Dude, oh, it's really rough, the world we live in, where these are the costumes we can pick from. I feel like a lot of these missions are kind of coming down to, or at least the flying character missions are like these floating circular platforms. It's like they're all over the place. Not like dissing it at all. Yeah, there's platforms in my platformer game. I'm gonna throw rocks through the dev team's window. How could they dare do this to me? But it's just funny, man. It's a funny little thing. Noticer, hashtag noticer. I'm just a noticer, dude. Dude, this is a Sonic only stage? Low-key, I can't remember the last time I saw one of these. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what is this camera doing? What the fuck am I? What? All right. This is one of those situations where I can only imagine playing... What? All right, guys, maybe I was wrong. Maybe we don't need camera angles that change that drastically. Sega Hardlight hasn't figured it out yet, dude. They really tried something different with that one. That shit sucked. I'm sorry. I was maybe a little too harsh on them there, but whoa, dude. If I was playing that on mobile without access to a controller, I would have ripped my hair out. I can already tell. I don't even need to play it like that for me to know. Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. What the fuck is going on? Get me out of here. Daddy needs to play a new stage. Daddy can't keep running through these stages again, embarrassing himself, even though he beat all of this content already. I've already run through that section of the stage. Why am I embarrassing myself, man? Alrighty, baby, we're all caught up. Check it out. Yeah. What XP do I have to collect? Let's see. Ooh. Can I get the Knuckles outfit? That one, low-key, is actually kind of hard. Yeah. Heck yeah, baby. Do I care about any of these other outfits? Why? Oh, okay, Shadow has an outfit. Dude. Maybe I don't want to spend my XP on that one anymore. I think I'm good. This content right here. This content, baby, I have never seen. And I will say, I've heard Ego City is honestly insanely good. This is one of the things that is consistently praised about this game. The level design here is unmatched in the rest of this game from what I understand. Oh my god, I gotta get a perfect run. If I don't do it, I'm throwing rocks through someone's window. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna kill them. What? Where did my boost go? All right. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh shit. All of this for a stage you don't even get a rank in, by the way. Just wanted to remind you. These are the stakes we're dealing with. All of this shit for a stage where you don't even see the rank. There's no time, there's no nothing. This is all ego. Oh, wait. If you look at the name of the... Oh, it all makes sense now, bro. It's the greed that's getting him in this stage, because that's the whole point of the... Oh, fuck. If I just... All right. I'm learning how everything's going while I'm trying to speedrun the stage. This is stupid. This is not how this game is supposed to be played, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because your boy's a fucking idiot. Your boy's a fraud, your boy's an idiot, he's a fake Sonic fan, Buddy does not know what's going on. What the fuck kind of fans are these, dude? They like suck you down to them. Do you have to... I jump up first, it doesn't push me up at all. What the fuck is going on with these things? I don't understand. So if I like jump up here, it keeps my height. So that's the benefit, it keeps your height. It doesn't push you up or do anything else. So if I jump into it very low, I keep my low ass height. And if I jump into it very high, I keep my high ass height. Cool. Beautiful. Everything makes sense now. That was insane. That section was nuts. Jump over this way. All right. I can't keep doing this. I cannot. Is it closed now? What the fuck is going on? I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking out, dude. I'm understanding the vision. This is the first stage that I've ever felt any desire to actually go back and like run to try and get a good like time on it, man. Nothing else has really hit that mark for me, but this one, dude, oh my god, it's going great. It is going great, and visually it's pretty. Everything is just working out good for me right now. It's making me feel like I'm loved again, like Sonic Team actually cares about me. What's going on here? What am I looking at? Huh? Is this like a little puzzle section where I go over this way? No, because I can go forward here. All right. That was just for... hello? No, I can't go in this way. What? Dude. Is it my phone? It's got to be something with my phone, bro. It's weirding me out. What is... It is like a little puzzle thing. I mean, this is cute. I do actually... I'm not opposed. Something about the visuals here, I don't know what it is. It is giving me Sonic Boom. But like I low-key, dude, I do like Sonic Boom's visual style. I liked what they were going for. Do I think it worked out well for him? Fuck no. Game is dog shit. Sorry, Big Red Bubble. I know you guys are not the problem in that scenario. You got fucked over. But yeah, the visual style is it's giving me Sonic Boom. I see. It's not really a puzzle at all. Okay, I was scared for a second. I was like, oh fuck, we're gonna have to sit here and deal with pressing buttons over and over again. But everything is like very on the path. It's just like something that happens by virtue of you playing through the stage normally in the first place. So that's honestly kind of fire. I'm gonna go this way, I guess. There's so many paths, bro. I'm winding around, dude. This game fucking rocks, man. Oh my god, I'm loving it. Everything about it is really fun. The visuals, the fucking gameplay, everything about it has a charm to it. The control feel, like it's so special. How the fuck is this a mobile game? They spent money to make this game and then kept it on Apple Arcade, and it's still getting updates to this day. What the fuck are we doing? All right, I can't restart the whole stage at this point, guys. It's just not worth it. Even after I did everything right and it was just that one little... What the fuck is going on? All right, get me through. Get me to the end. I've had it. I've had enough. Why did that stage have more weirdo shit than anything else I've ever seen? It was so well designed, too. What was going on? Why was I bouncing off the walls? We're gonna be doing the same kind of deal, me thinkies. Well, I'm just gonna play through all the stages, frame one, second one, then go back to the missions a little bit later. That's my plan. By the way, the story is not that interesting. I mean, it's fine. It's very serviceable for a Sonic narrative. Pretty much, we're gonna seal away the dream, whatever, the reverie, and REM's gonna get sealed away for a millennia. 1,000 trillion gazillion bazillion years, and Tails trying to come up with a plan to make it so REM's not locked away forever. That's pretty much the whole thing. That's the whole song and dance. Well, there's power-ups too. I don't know what the I don't know what's going on. Oh, this is what you use the money on. Oh, have I been playing this game totally fucking wrong? All right, well, I installed some powers into my brain, and now I should be good. I start with 100 rings, I lose a max of 10 rings, and a bunch of other, I don't know. Low-key, that I was not expecting that. I don't know why I thought I could homing attack onto those. Can we talk about how I'm so immersed? I really thought I was Sonic, bro. I really thought I could homing attack onto those and find a completely new path. Wow, I'm embarrassed. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I want to go on that path. This is a problem. I'm starting to tweak out. I really am starting to tweak out. I deserve these things. What? What the fuck is going on in this game right now, dude? I've never had these problems anywhere else. What the fuck was that? All right, this time I'm dialed in on that. Yeah, that Lightspeed Dash game, boy. Give me that red. Bro. I mean, I'm just saying. There are blind kids that play better than me. I'm telling you that right now. They hear the game, they listen to the game audio, and that's all they need. And I'm telling you this is real. I am telling you right now this is real. It's so easy to be better at video games than me, but I don't care. I don't care. It's all right. It's okay to be ass. It's fine to accept that you can be dog shit at video games that you've played your whole life. That's okay. Guys, it's my first time experiencing this for real. It's all right that I'm ass, all right? It's fine. Stop fucking yelling at me in the YouTube comments. Why is this the coolest shit I've ever seen in my entire life? Why is this an insanely good Sonic game on a fucking iPhone? It doesn't make sense to me. I really want to be able to play this game long term, but I'm not going to pay for Apple Arcade for it, man. Put it on Switch or something. Just do anything other than keeping it on a fucking device no one's gonna want to play this shit on. Please. For the love of God, I'm asking for your own good. I know Apple probably giving you crazy amount of money on this, crazy royalties. Put it on fucking Switch. You will make more money. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm missing one. Where the fuck is this thing? Down here? What the fuck? Huh? All right, I'm a little lost now. Oh my God. You're joking. Down here. Dude. This game is crazy. This game is fire. This game, fire-ass game. Fire-ass game. I love that. I love that you can go both ways, and if you go the cooler, better way, then you get it faster. Dude. It's the simple pleasures in life. Sometimes it's the simple things that make a man happy he's alive. Looking at a Sonic game and thinking, wow, this is really fun. Wow, this game looks beautiful. It feels very Sonic. You know, it's not a hyper-realistic area. It's not a game that came out with the hopes of making Sonic popular again and zero budget and zero time. It's a game that actually got time to cook, that got time to look beautiful, that got time to become what it is today. Sega didn't fuck over Sega Hardlight with this one. That's all I needed. A Sonic game that wasn't fucked over somehow. It's amazing. It's back-to-back heat. Sonic X Shadow Generation. Sonic Dream Team. Dude, when Sonic Frontiers 2, or whatever it's gonna be called, comes out, I am telling you right here, right now, we are going to be on a generational up. There is no way they fumble this, and if they do, dude, that takes talent. But I cannot foresee Sega finding a way to ruin the momentum that they've gained. This is insane. Sonic Team and Sega Hardlight, I want to say, they're both very competent. Like, Sega has competent developers, and Sonic does have competent developers. This game, like, it showcases it. This and Sonic X Shadow Generations, you know, Sonic Team does know what they're doing, in spite of what, you know, random bummo accounts on Sonic Twitter want to tell you. Like, it is very, very, very possible for Sonic Team to make a fire Sonic game. I definitely meant to go this way. And, you know, we just need to give them time and money. That's literally it. Every single Sonic game that sucked shit, like, some of them are because, you know, the dev doesn't understand what's going on, right? Sonic Forces was made out of complete and total lack of understanding for what Sonic fans wanted. That game was all about speed with no effort whatsoever, and it was dog shit because of it. Terrible. It didn't take into account what made Sonic fun in the first place at all. But games like this, games like Sonic X Shadow Generations, that still, like, very much cater to a casual audience while being fun and interesting and just all around incredible experiences, like, Sonic Team and Sega Hardlight, they can make these. The devs that work on Sonic can make these. You just need to give them a fucking chance, man. am dead. Good job, me. Just give them a chance. Give them money, give them time. That's all they need. This is an insane visual, by the way. Last stage in the game, right before the final boss. This is awesome. This is fire. And it is honestly like a really interesting way. Like, this would be hard to play if I wasn't playing on controller and I wasn't a Sonic god and I didn't know exactly how to play these games. Like, this would be tough, and it's an insane visual to end on, and it's fucking awesome. I am rock solid right now. This game is good as hell, man. All right, now it's time for me to run it back and do all of the missions that I didn't do, because I can't do the final boss without doing all this content. Daddy's got to get his dream orbs. Daddy's got to go collect all his balls. He's really hungry. He needs them. Something I'm really impressed with is the difficulty curve in this game. I don't think it's perfect. This is very much an experience where it is very hurt by the fact that it is a very short game, right? This is 4 acts long, you know, and you want to build up that very convincing difficulty curve where you are allowing everyone that could possibly play your game, you know, casuals or fans alike, to get kind of this experience where it ramps up the difficulty in a convincing and thoughtful way. And this game does definitely have periods, especially like right now, where the difficulty does just get like kind of like way higher for pretty much any player that would be playing it, fan or not. You know, fans are obviously gonna have a much easier time with this shit, and they're gonna be the most willing to sit down and say, well, if you're bad at it, then fuck you, you should end your life, whatever. There's no way you could possibly be bad at this, and they completely ignore the casual experience. Whatever, dude. Casual experience matters, but my point is, regardless of how I feel, you know, about the specifics of the difficulty curve, this game does a really good job of feeling like it has a natural curve, even if there are slight jumps between, you know, zone to zone that can definitely be felt. You know, Act 2, or Zone 2 rather, is significantly more difficult than Zone 1, and then Zone 3 is maybe like not that much more of a step up from Zone 2, and then Zone 4, this is very much a completely different like level of difficulty, and I don't know, like, I think it works pretty well. It feels relatively natural. I just want to give kudos because it is really hard to make something like this, and you know, something very short, something very difficult to really. TLDR, it's hard to make a difficulty curve, and they did a really good job making one that doesn't feel like too unnatural. That's all I'm trying to say. My brain is so fucking slow right now, dude. Oh my god. There's a platform back here. No way. You learn something new every day. I also do think these missions in this section of the game are, at the very least, like, they're more interesting. They are more difficult, at least in my mind, but they are way more interesting. They feel very comfortable with, like, okay, you're gonna kind of know what you're doing now. Figure it out. You know, it's really cool platforming, and I'm a big fan of it. So hey baby, if you didn't think you wanted to play the game already, dude, I'm starting to understand why people love this 4th zone. It is really well done. Now just imagine all of this with the shadow content available on Switch too. That's all I'm saying. Come on, it's still a mobile experience, you know. Have Apple get some money from it. I'm sure Apple would allow that. They permit it. Right? Come on, man. It's not a big deal. Did I get everything here? Wow. DDB. No, there's one more. Why the fuck did it act like I had all the... Alright, whatever. I'm tweaking out, dude. I'm tweaking out. We're almost at the end. I don't want it to end. I want more of the game, bro. I really do. You know what? It's a little sad to think about the fact that I'm not gonna have this game forever. Once I finish this video and the Shadow one, whenever that comes out, I'm definitely going to cancel my subscription to Apple Arcade, because I don't want to pay for that shit. You know, I have a free subscription right now, and if I accidentally, oh god, yo, it's looking bad, hold on. I'm gonna have to charge my shit real quick in 1 second. But like, when I cancel my subscription, it's over. You know, I'm not playing this game again, probably ever. And it's sad. I would love to grind this out and get good and like really go for all the S ranks and check out online leaderboards. It's a really fun game, but I'm not gonna sit here and continue to pay for it is the problem. You know, it's sad to think about, but it's true. I'm not paying for this shit long term. I'm really not. So rest in peace, Sonic Dream Team. You will be missed. You really will. I'm gonna miss you a lot. Fuck, I'm gonna miss you a lot. This is the last mission in the game. This is the last mission in the game that isn't just, run into the end of the stage. It's almost over, bro. It's almost over. Sonic Dream Team is almost dead forever. In my personal eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna touch you again, boy. I'm sorry. That's it, bro. This is it. This is it. Oh! That's it, dude. May this game rest in piss. I know we still have the final boss. But yeah, I think from what I understand, we done it. Ignore the fact that I still have this mission. This one doesn't count, bro. It's literally me just playing the stage over again. Close your eyes. This one's not real. Shut up. We're all caught up, baby. We're all caught up. We've done all the missions. We've done everything we could possibly need. And at the end of the day, we only got one thing left. Let's absolutely demolish Dr. Eggman. I am so locked in. Even though this story I have not been following, like, almost at all. I know the basics. I'm, like, paying somewhat attention. But, like, low-key, again, Sonic stories are just not for me. Like, it's fine. I'm not here for the story. The experience, though, the journey got me ready. The journey got me ready for some crazy shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No way. No way. This is gonna be sick, dude. What? There's no shot there was Super Eggman. Yo, how have I not seen this yet? There's no way. This must have gotten posted everywhere and somehow I missed it every single time. There is no fucking way we have Super Eggman, dude. Oh my god. Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Dude, it's like, low-key, it does give me Null Space vibes in, like, the best way possible. Null Space, but they actually tried to do something with it. All the abstract, like, oh my god. It's fucking sick. Am I a shill for this game? Yeah. Did Sega pay me to say good things about this game? You'll never know. That was actually embarrassing, by the way. I genuinely hope no one ever has to suffer as I've suffered. I hope that no one has to have content that embarrassing put online. I have to do it for the sake of the sake of the game. I gotta do it, bro. That's just how I am. Whatever. Fuck it, dude. This game's gorgeous. That's all. Ignore what happened to me. This game's gorgeous. That's all you need to know. Fuck off. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Eggy. Chill out, boy. Chill out, boy. Chill out. Yeah, this is pretty fire. Honestly, this is my favorite type of boss fight that, any type of Sonic game can do. Where it's just more platforming. I think that was really done well in Sonic Unleashed. Brought that back for Sonic Dream Team of all games. A simple mobile experience. Like, what? What are we talking about, dude? This is insane. I also think we're playing as every character. So, me saying I'm never going to play as Rouge or Knuckles or whatever, I was a liar. Big fat liar. But that does show me this boss is going to be meaty, dude. This boss is going to be thick as hell, and I'm down for it. Yeah. How have I never heard anybody talk about this? I guess, like, the platforming's not insane. But this is all you need to make a final boss in a Sonic game fun and sick and awesome and perfect in almost every way. Like, I love it, dude. I love it. Yeah, do the thing where he chases after me. The static arm. I will say, the no animation at all on Super Eggman is... it's kind of funny. All right, what's the fire animation here? Knuckles. No, he cut me off. Fuck. His static arm. Oh my god. Sorry, it's really not that funny. Also, I will say, that section with Knuckles, bro, fire. Fire. Climbing up his arm, giving you enough time just to realize, oh shit, I gotta go. Climbing up his arm again. Yeah, dude. This final boss fucks heavy. Holy shit. I'm in love, man. This game is awesome. This game is actually something so special. It's too special to be stuck on fuck-ass, dumbass iPhone hardware. Sorry, not sorry. I don't want to sit here and realize that I only have like 15% on my phone left to beat this final boss. I want to sit down on a console and play this shit. Or like a handheld console. Dude, Switch 2, PC, fucking anything. Anything other than this bitch-ass, dumb-ass iPhone I'm playing on. Apple, come on, bro. Get your grubby mitts off this shit. Let real gamers experience the game, okay? Don't save this for just fucking mobile gamers. Come on, dude. All right, what's this animation gonna be? Cream, you gotta get out of there, Cream, please. Please, Cream, they're gonna kill you. She's murked like 15 of these guys throughout this entire game. Stop your fucking eye closed bullshit. Insane aura farming moment for Knuckles, though, I will say. Oh, tough, dude. Fuck, he looks good, minus the mouth jumping back and forth on the different sides of his face. Fuck, he looks good. God, this game is awesome. Am I a glazer? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be sucking this game off. What about it? This is actually such a fire fucking, like, way to do this boss, though. I mean, it is very much just like Big Bowser. Low-key, maybe a little infinite coded. I don't know, dude. I think maybe they might have done this kind of aesthetic and this kind of like, oh, he's all powerful and can change perception of reality, whatever. They might have done this better. Fuck it, what am I saying might for? They did this better than Sonic Forces. In Sonic Forces, that shit sucked ass. There was like very few instances where they really took advantage of it. And this game is very, very good at taking advantage of it, especially in this final boss. Also, no boss in this game has felt like it is just like fucking the basic boost formula Sonic boss fight that you would go for. There's so much going on in all of them, and they're all really, really, really well done. So like, I don't know how they did it, man. Sega Hardlight deserves, everyone on that team deserves a raise. I really hope the Apple money is good. Otherwise, yo, put the game on anything else, the money will be good. Trust me. Do I know anything about market demand? No. Fuck no. I know nothing about who actually would pay for this other than, like, mad Sonic fanatics. But dial the fuck in, dude. Maybe you would get, like, a new love, new appreciation for it. Because people that didn't even know this game came out would be sitting here playing it. Right now, it's only, like, mega dedicated Sonic fans playing this shit. Like, genuinely, I do think tossing this onto anything else would have been the biggest dub Sega could possibly have. That's fire. That is the most Amy has used her hammer in any Sonic game in recent years at all. Oh my god, I have 10% battery to beat this fucking boss fight. Dude, please let me see the credits, dog. Please. Alright, so we did it. Team, we did a good job. REM is free or whatever. I think maybe we have real boss fight now? Or is that the end of it? No, definitely not. Okay. We didn't even get a chance to, like, do our tang, you know, beat the shit out of Eggman. Where was the health bar? We didn't even break his health bar.
But we've got to get REM.
What? There is more boss, right? Yeah, okay. Whoa. I was like, no way. Dude, this music is fucking fire. Hell yeah. Yo, Sonic, let's kick his shit in, boy. Come here, Eggman. I thought there was... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought there were lyrics for a second. There aren't. I'm fucking crazy. If there were lyrics in this game, dude, it's over. Oh, it's all over the screen. Fuck, it's all over the screen. Shit. Dude, the music is so goddamn good. What are we talking about? What the why is this on mobile? Why is this on mobile? This is the worst thing It's fire. It's fire. It's heat. It's fucking heat. And I'm sitting here playing this shit on fucking mobile. What is going on? What is going on right now? It should never have come to this. I should never have had to play one of the most fire Sonic games that's come out in recent years on my iPhone. And know that once I'm done with it, it's stuck on my iPhone forever, and I'm never going to see it ever again. I probably won't even get to play it because I don't want to pay money for it. Like, this is insane. This is insane. Like, I cannot believe this game is as good as it is. And it makes me so frustrated that it is so ungodly difficult for people to play. One, putting it on iPhone, again, is terrible because you completely alienate Android users. I think there's a way to emulate an iPhone on a PC, and you can try to run it through that. I believe that works. I have no qualms with taking money from fucking Apple. I don't care. I really don't care. And you can do that, but that's really difficult and really hard. And at the end of the day, I desperately pray that this game finds a way, any way, to crawl its way, screaming and crying onto any other system known to man. Onto PC, fuck it, even if it's on Android, put it on Android, at least then Android players can experience the game, right? It is fucking nuts, man, that this game is as inaccessible as it is. I'm pissed, bro. I'm fucking pissed. But yeah, that's the end, man. But there is still a little more, right? There's still a tiny itty bitty bit more. Shadow does have his own content. And if I can get my hands on it without having to do anything extreme, like paying a fucking price for a DLC or something like that, I am going to do an entire thing on that. I want to play that shit. I really do. Because if this game is anything to go by, they were able to make some fire. What? Challenge missions? What the fuck? Bro, I was acting like a what? How much is this? How much is there? Is there actually more game? Like significantly more game? What the fuck? Dude, this might be a fucking video on its own. What the hell? Okay. Cool. Well, this game's not done yet. I still have plenty of reason to have my hands on it. We have, little challenge missions. I'm sure those will be fire. And then shadow content, right? But I did just want to do the main game here today. I'm so fucking excited to sit down and actually get to experience more of this content. For the love of God, please, if you can find any way to play this game, do it. If you like Sonic, you will fuck with this heavy. We will be fucking back. Trust me on that.